Hey guys, me host Super Soul, thank you very much for tuning in. So, you guys really enjoyed it when I did my top 10 Black Series video a couple of weeks ago. So I'm going to do a top 10 Marvel Legends video for today and show you guys my favourite top 10 Marvel Legends in my collection. If you enjoy this kind of video, guys, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're new around here, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Subscribing really supports us, it really helps us out and helps us to keep making awesome videos. I don't have any form of Patreon or any form of pay window or anything like that I ask you guys to give to. All I ask is that you subscribe to support this channel. All you need is a Google account and it's free to subscribe. So please make sure if you can, you do subscribe, as about 70% of my audience isn't actually subscribed. Can you imagine if 70% of people chose to subscribe to the channel properly? Wow, the numbers would be nuts. But anyway, guys, let's get on with today's video. I'm very excited to do it because we're going to look at my favourite Marvel Legends in my collection. As you guys saw from my Black Series video I did about a week ago, I had a lot to say. I had a lot of weird choices that you guys didn't understand, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to choose some weird ones today as well with Marvel Legends that are just behind me right here. So, without further ado, let's take it away with number 9. Number 9? Number 10. Number 10 would be a good start, top 10. So, number 10 in my collection, who could it be? It's this red Daredevil, the original Daredevil. He's awesome. I love Daredevil. I've been a fan of that comic since I was a kid. I love the television series. And you know what? I didn't mind the first movie, as weird as it was. I grew up in that era, so coming up, that was a good movie for me. I didn't mind it too much. Ben Affleck's Daredevil, I know a lot of people hate it, but I didn't mind it. But the figure itself is absolutely beautiful, and he's not stood up properly right now, he's kind of leaning. But I had to have a proper classic Daredevil to go with Elektra and Kingpin, so I'm so glad I managed to get the red one. Yeah, they need to re-release this one at this point. It's so hard to come by, and when you do find it, it's usually for a lot of money, so this one definitely needs a re-release. But yes, Daredevil is my number 10 choice. Coming in at number 9, it's Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler, Blue Fuzzball, he's always been one of my favourites in the collection, and I'm super happy that they re-released this one. I was trying to track down the old Toy Biz one for so long and couldn't find it. So when this guy got announced as the re-release, I got so excited. And I jumped on that figure straight away as soon as it came out with that line, so I am stupidly happy to have it. And that's why he's going to be number 9 in my collection. Who could be number 8, guys? Who could be number 8 indeed? My number 8 choice is Blink. I love Blink. She was a great character from the Age of Apocalypse storyline, and also she's been featured in the Exiles comic as of late, and as well, I haven't read any of the more modern X-Men, but she was slightly being featured from the Exiles comic and stuff like that, so I hope she's back in the regular X-Men line. I do need to catch up on House and Power of X, but I do love me some Blink. She was one of the main characters as well in the Gifted TV series, which I was heavily invested in. I really enjoyed that until they ended it, and Blink played, she was an amazing character in it, along with Polaris, and obviously Warpath. Great television series, and I hope they do something with it, or bring it back in some form or another, because it was a great X-Men television series. But the figure itself was absolutely immaculate. She was beautiful and well made, and I really liked the paint job on it. The green on the purple really popped, and yeah, just an all-round great figure in my opinion. But who's going to be next on the list? Number 7 on my list is this Incredible Hulk. I really did think this one was the definitive Hulk, the one that came in the 2-pack with Wolverine. This, for me, will always be the Hulk that I will display with my Avengers and stuff. It's the Hulk for my collection. It's a perfect size, I think, a great representation of the character's size, and he just about fits on my display. I've got him a little bit hunched up to make it look a little bit funnier. But yes, I do love this character so much. And when they announced it was a part of the 2-pack with Wolverine, and with Wolverine in his first appearance costume, I pre-ordered that straight away. Big fan of that comic book, obviously, as well, with Wolverine and the Hulk teaming up to take on the Wendigo as well. Great storylines from back in the day, very worth reading. You can read them on Marvel Unlimited if you've got that, by the way. I'm a big fan of Marvel Unlimited. But yes, another great figure for the collection. Who could be next? Coming in at number 6, it was the recreation of the Bath Thanos. This one here, I believe it was a Walmart exclusive, I think. And yeah, he's just an amazing representation. They are re-releasing this bad boy yet again. I will have that one coming in the coming days. It comes with the King Thanos head. I believe it's another repainted version of this. But I'll be glad to have a new one in the series. This one's a few years old now. But it's still my favourite representation of Thanos in the comic series. So I've definitely got him on my display here. And of course I've got Lady Death stood with him and then going into the Guardians there. But yes, Thanos is definitely up there as my favourite villain in all of Marvel. And I was a fan of Thanos, by the way, before the movies. Don't get started. Big fan of that before the movies. I've always been a follower of that, of the sort of major crossover storylines. And of course the Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War was definitely up there. It's part of one of the greatest story arcs other than Secret Wars. I love Secret Wars, one of my favourite comic adaptations. But who could be next on the list? I don't think they're very far away. Coming in at number 5, it's a joint effort. It's this Guardians of the Galaxy box set. It took me so long to track down, guys, and I love each and every character from it. This is the proper classic versions of the characters, including Gamora, including Star-Lord, Groot, Rocket Raccoon, and of course, Drax the Destroyer, Batista. But these are the comic book versions, and it took me a long time to track these down. These were the EE exclusives. They're stupidly hard to come by. The set cost me a bomb, but thanks to the Marvel Legends Community UK group, I was able to track most of them down without much effort, to be honest. A lot of people selling these off as time went on individually, so I managed to get the box set further down the line. The hardest one to come by was Gamora, but I finally got her recently thanks to a good friend Sam, so thank you very much, Sam, once again. But guys, that is my Guardians collection, and they're sharing that spot on the list. Number 4 on the list, we're moving down here to all these lovely biker versions, and believe it or not, number 4 on my list is Squirrel Girl. She's such a new character to the Marvel series, and they very quickly brought her up into fame, and she's very popular. She's got, I think there's someone's working on a stage show or something according to the Marvel Legends television series that was on Disney Plus. You know, that Marvel 616 or something. There was like a thing on there where someone was trying to create like a stage show or something, like a play. But yeah, she's a very cool character. My daughter loves this character as well. So yeah, at number 4, I'm going to give it to Squirrel Girl. I think she's a great figure in the series, and she's definitely something a little bit different, and just nice to have something like that in the series. It's nice to see that they can create classics as well as modern figures as well. So she's definitely on my list at number 4. Number 3 is my movie Deadpool. He was so long coming. Everybody got the sort of classic version of Deadpool to use as their movie one, and then when this guy came out, he sold out so quick. I love the movie version of Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds absolutely killed it, and this figure is definitely going to be immortalized in my collection forever. I love how I've got him perched on the end there. I still need to pick up an X-Force version of Deadpool, but for now my movie Deadpool is just going to sit there looking awesome. So he is number 3 in the collection. Number 3 and 2, I'm going to give it to Rogue and Gambit together. Again, perfectly figures from the series, and they've finally got some good versions of them now. Loving that new Rogue head sculpt from the re-release, and the new release of Gambit as well fixed a lot of issues we had with the first one. So in my opinion, these two are the definitive versions now in the collection for Gambit and Rogue. Mr. and Mrs. X, who got married in the comic books not that long ago. And yes, for me, I've been a fan of them ever since the 90s television series. And yeah, Rogue is my ideal ex-woman, let's say. Always a fan of her since the 90s, and she's just a great figure all around. But it's time to choose that number 1, guys, and I'm pretty sure you guys know who I'm going to choose as my number 1, because I bang on about it all the time. My number 1, and still my grail, will be and will always be this Toy Biz Warpath. It's the fan-exclusive variant in his black and grey costume for X-Force. He will never be replaced, in my opinion. They've re-released Thunderbird and Warpath now as a part of the regular Marvel Legends line. Both of them don't work for me. I'll always picture Warpath in this classic black. So for me, this figure is still the number 1 choice. and will always be my number one choice. And again, thanks to the people at Marvel Legends Community UK, as they were able to help me track down my Grail figure. So thank you very much to the team down there and to everyone in the community who've helped me out over the years to track down my collection. My collection mostly has come from new releases and second-hand figures, thanks to you guys in the community, and I couldn't have raised this awesome collection without you. So thank you very much to everyone that has inputted into my collection. You've really helped. So guys, that's my top 10. What are your top 10 figures? I'd love to know your top 10. Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed today's video, then please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Subscribing really supports us. Like I said, it really helps us out and helps us to keep making awesome videos. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. May the Force be with you. Bye!